Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. France's Macron Lebanon to deliver on reforms within weeks. http ntvforex.com News ID 9111E6 3 minutes ago by Ross J. Berland. Lebanon is appointing a new prime minister amid a swirling crisis. The country's president has designated a diplomat, Mustafa Adib, to form a government that must address an economic meltdown in the aftermath of the Beirut explosion. French President Emmanuel Macron said on Tuesday that Lebanese political leaders had agreed to form a government of experts in the next 2 weeks. Macron announced that it is expected the government will NBSP start to deliver NBSP a roadmap of reforms within 6 to 8 weeks. There is no blank check, Macron told a news conference in the Lebanese capital. If reforms, including an audit of the central bank, were not being passed within that deadline, international aid would be withheld, he added. Key statements says we will never turn back on Lebanon's need for help. Says cooperation to establish cause of port blast is going well. Says we need better coordination on aid between United Nations, other NGOs. NBSP says Lebanese authorities must draw lesson from the tragedy. Says all political forces he met agreed new government will be formed in under 15 days. Says it would be crazy to try to go back to business as usual. Says all political forces he met gave him their commitment to reform roadmap. Says was given undertakings that corresponding laws will be submitted to Parliament soon. Says roadmap includes central bank, banking reform. Says the international community will support the reforms with financial aid. Says not giving a black check today. Says we demand progress in the next few weeks. Says we've seen reforms postponed and stifled too many times in past decades. Says I expect Lebanese government to deliver on promises within 8 weeks. Says not giving a blank check today. Market implications. Lebanon was already suffering a major economic downturn before the explosion, which left at least 154 people dead, 5,000 injured and 300,000 homeless. Lebanon is rich in minerals and metals, exporting NBSP gold and copper. The nation is firmly on the emerging markets map, but it has sought concessions from creditors this year due to NBSP tumbling commodities prices and NBSP saddled with billions of dollars in debt. NBSP some political stability, a weaker dollar and higher commodity prices will go a long way to help the nation through the crisis. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.